No, it's interesting. My wife is now a mother, but she's not my mom. But the way she talked to me sometimes would lead one to suspect. Don't get yourself in trouble. See, that's 10-yard penalty right there, my man. Don't you're in the red zone. Don't go backwards. You got to go forward. So if y'all agree with me, just wiggle your toe. Don't clap. Don't do anything. Come to me at the table and say, hey, bro, hey, I'm with you, man. This ain't the joke that you're yelling out right now. This is the keep it inside joke right here. Just keep it on the inside. You know. But my wife, she talked to me. If you heard her sometimes, like because when we go out, I'm loud. I'm a little boisterous, and I'm having fun. But every now and then I feel this little tap on my leg. This little calm down, little boy tap. Like, get your hands off me. You're not my mama. You're not my mama. Yeah, but my wife, she tried to catch her the other night before she went to sleep. So we could touch and agree, you know what I'm saying? She looked over at me and said, it's time to go night-night. I'm a grown man. I don't go no night-night. No, it's time to get right. That's what time it is. That's what. What you're not gonna do is talk to me like I'm 3 years old. My wife was like, lay down, go to sleep.
Go to the gym, I don't like it, man. I go. A lot of weird stuff happen in the gym. Everybody go to the gym with the screaming dude. You go to the gym, he in there, he just put on his workout gloves. You like, man, what's all this? Why is all this screaming? It never fails. I go into the locker room, never fails. I don't care what time of the day. I go in the locker room, there's always an 85-year-old man walking around naked as a jaybird with a towel on his shoulder, eating sunflower seeds, just marching back and forth. I'm like, sir, where's your family at, man? What are you? He always gonna strike up a conversation with me. I'm like, man, what you're not gonna do is talk to me with no pants on, right? Very inappropriate. And it's crazy, he always go Captain Morgan on me, man. I'm like, hey, man, hey, thank y'all so much, man. I might do it.
When I first started in comedy, people would come up to me and say, hey, Mike, you still doing your little stand-up? Still doing your little jokes? People like to put little in front of the stuff you're doing to belittle you, Oh, I heard you at your little conference this past week. How did that go? People do that kind of stuff, but I don't do that to other people. I don't do that. I saw a friend of mine, she had just gotten married. I didn't say, hey, heard about your little ceremony. Let me see your little ring. Where is your little husband? I didn't do that to people.
So if you're enjoying yourself, I would love for y'all to follow me on social media. I'm at Comedian Mike Goodwin on Facebook. On Instagram and Twitter, I'm at Bowtie Comedy. So if you enjoyed the show tonight, please go by and leave a comment, because my father don't think I have a job. Yeah, he called me earlier tonight. He was like, hey, son, I'm about to throw some meat on the grill. Why don't you come by and get yourself a plate to eat? I said, Dad, I can't. I'm out of town for work. And he chuckled. How you go to work? You ain't got no job. I was like, Dad, I got a job. I got a show tonight in Tennessee. He was like, it's probably going to be more people at my cookout than at your little comedy show. That's my pops, man. So I need some social proof. I need some evidence that I've been here working tonight. One thing, too, I'm really serious about being a great father. Round of applause for all the dads in the house. Give it up for the dad. I want to be a great father. I'm always looking for examples of good fathers. And there's an example in the Bible everybody's familiar with, Abraham, who's the father of our faith. Story in Abraham, the 22nd chapter, is about Abraham and Isaac. We're all familiar with the story. God tells Abraham to sacrifice his son Isaac. They go to the mountaintop. Abraham goes to sacrifice him. God speaks. There's a ram in the bush. They go on. Now, the next time you see Abraham and Isaac together isn't until Genesis, the 25th chapter, when Isaac is burying his father Abraham. So I submit unto you that incident on the mountaintop was probably the last father-son trip. That Abraham and Isaac went on together. That probably was the last time Abraham was able to get Isaac anywhere with him by himself. He's like, hey son, I'm about to run down to Damascus to get some livestock. You gonna ride? He's like, nah. Like, what you're not gonna do is get me out here and try to sacrifice me again. That's what you're not gonna do. Even though I'm in my 40s, I still like to, use certain slang terms. One of my favorite slang terms is my bad. I'm always saying my bad. But there's some people you don't want to hear my bad from. Like, you don't want to be sitting in your barber's chair. Your barber cutting your hair. Like, hey man, you seen the game last night? That's my bad. Like, no, that's my head. Like, you don't want to be in your dentist chair. Dentist in your mouth, could you open wide, please? That's my bad. And see, I don't understand my dentist. My dentist tells me to raise one of my hands if I'm experiencing some discomfort. I'm like, doc, if you was paying attention, that tear that just ran outside of my eye is a clear illustration. I'm experiencing some discomfort. So this is a good night, man. This is a good conference. And this is what I call a red zone night, right? I call these a red zone nights, right? You know what you do when you get to the red zone, right? You're supposed to score when you get in the red zone. So right now, you at the 5-yard line in your marriage right now. This is where you got babysitting, y'all having a good time, you had nice food, and you're at the 5-yard line. All you got to do is get home and punch it on in. That's all you got to do. That's all you got to do. Well, I'm going to tell you how the enemy works. You're going to get in the car going home, and you're going to get in a stupid argument. And now he's going to be mad, and it's going to be 4th and 25, and somebody got to punt. So, score in the red zone, people. That's all I'm trying to tell you. This is very important. So my wife...